Hey guys, welcome back. It's Sarah. Today we're gonna try the Babyhair Perm. The Babyhair Perm is trending a lot in Asia. You can see a lot of Asian celebrities wearing it. Jennie from Blackpink has it as well. And I've binge watched so many videos about the Babyhair Perm. Basically, it's a way of strategically creating more baby hairs to make your hairline look fuller. I personally don't have the fullest hairline. This is actually very typical of Chinese hair. Usually our hairline is more square instead of rounded. This is really not something to be insecure about, but I do want to try this Babyhair Perm at home, so you don't have to. Anyway, all you need is an at-home perming kit. So I just got the L'Oreal one that I found at Shoppers. You want to push all of your hair back. If it looks like shit, I'm just gonna cut real bangs. This is the before. This is what my hairline looks like. I wouldn't call this balding because my hair has always been like that ever since I was a kid. This is also something people like to do if they have big foreheads and they want to hide it a little bit more with their natural hair. I want to use this Babyhair Perm to create a more rounded forehead. So what you want to do first is take out the hair that you want to perm, and by perming it, the hair will lay flat and hide that part. You see how I just took a little bit and it's already hidden a huge part of that bald spot? I'm just gonna take a little bit more like that. Take this part as well. If your hair is really thick and it doesn't come out all wispy, it might not be a great idea, but if you have really fine hair, that's the right hair texture for perming. And then on this side, I'm gonna pull a little bit. I actually have cut little baby hairs before, which is why I am pulling these down a lot easier. Actually, I am gonna trim a little bit. Okay, this is all the hair I'm gonna perm. It looks really crazy right now, but this is all baby hairs. Whether they're natural or if you cut them yourself, it definitely will stick out, which is what the perm is for. You want to lay it as flat as possible so that it's actually doing the job of covering your forehead instead of whatever this is. So if you got a perming solution like this, it should come with a waving solution and a neutralizer solution. So this will weaken the hair so you can sit where you want it to. If you're trying to perm your hair to be curly, that's when you would put on curling rods, and the neutralizer will set that hair in the desired curl pattern. It will also come with instructions, which you can just toss straight into the garbage. I'm just kidding. Read your instructions. I've used this kit before, so I've already read it. Okay, don't come for me. So I'm gonna start off with the waving solution. I'm gonna put this in a mixing bowl. Definitely squeeze some in my eye. Oh yeah, also a word of warning, this smells disgusting. You really don't need that much because you're only doing the bangs. This is not a warning, this is just something that's going to happen. Your forehead will be very red. I'm gonna put a little bit of Vaseline underneath to protect my forehead, or you can also try using saran wrap, but I'm just gonna try Vaseline, and if it turns red, it turns red. Oh, also do a patch test if you've never used a solution like this before. I'm just gonna paint this waving solution onto all the hairs that we sectioned out. I can feel the tingly. Now that it's on, I'm going to just brush it. So, fuck. I'm just brushing the hairs in place. You don't have to pin it in a curl or anything. It's gonna lay flat because of the weight of the perming lotion, but I just wanna make sure it's waving on the right side. It's kind of like curtain bangs, but it's just on your forehead. And now I'm gonna let it sit like this for, you know what, I take it back. I actually do need the instructions. We're gonna let it sit like this for 20 minutes. So I'll check back in 20 minutes. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to peel this off. I just rinsed it. You can see my forehead's already starting to turn red, which is what I expected. Now I'm going to try drying it in the direction of where I want the hair to lay. Now I'm just gonna apply the neutralizing solution, and this is when you set the hair in exactly the position you want it to be. I'm doing the same thing. I'm once again applying a bit of Vaseline. And I'm just going to brush this on. It's important to start at the root because the root is going to determine the direction of your hair growth. So if you don't get it at the root, you're just perming your hair strand, so it's not gonna lay flat and lay down. And I'm going to just set it exactly how I want it to look. The neutralizer solution is on. I'm gonna leave this on for 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, I'm gonna just wash my whole head and show you guys what it looks like. So I just finished washing and blow drying my hair. I haven't styled it or anything, but this is what it looks like. The perm lightened the hair a little bit, but if I was just pushing my hair back like that, my forehead isn't square anymore. I'm gonna show you guys the before and after so you can see how different my hairline looked before. It looks so different. My face looks rounder. You can't see the corners where I had no hair. I mean, if you really like pushed everything back, you can still see it. But if you're just styling your hair like normal, you can't really see it. This is now what it looks like even with the headband pushing my hair back, and this is where my old bald spot was. So I would say that this does work. Of course, if this is something you want to try, there are actual hair salons that do it. I'm just cheap and hate splurging on my hair unless I absolutely have to, so I want to try it myself first. But if you're scared of these at-home hair treatment things, definitely go talk to a hairstylist before you try something like this. I know a lot of salons in Asia are actually offering the service, and they actually do it in a more dramatic way where they take more hair down. I just wanted a little subtle contour of my hairline and also round off this area of my head. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys found this helpful. I really like how it turned out. Let me know what you think and if you would ever try it, and if you have tried it, especially if you tried it at a hair salon, let me know what your experience was, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.